Greetings, Soulswind here, and welcome to Let's Play Infraspace Revisit. The episode went on for over 1 hour, 1.5 hours, because I immediately encountered some issues, and I'm glad it's captured on recording. Just want to show that, to be fair, the game is nice, but there's also these unfathomable things, like, yeah, you'll see. But I'll summarize though, so don't worry. I'll summarize the game again on the last episode. Wow, wait, whoa, how? Huh? Every type of resource is being produced at that point? Is that what it is? Okay, I'm glad it is captured in the recording. This episode will just be a montage of some progress, like just segments of them cut together, mainly to showcase what's important. Wow. I don't even know what happened. I guess like at that moment in time, everything is being produced like this. Every item, every existing resource. This is still not done. And this is even worse. Like, I think this was prioritized, but I'm glad it prioritized this, because I think this is more important. But yes, it prioritized this. 50 more. And the thing is that our production rate is 2 every 2 minutes. So, we have about now, 16. So every two minutes we make 32. Yeah, 2 minutes for 32, which will put this at about 188, and then another 2 minutes. So 4 minutes of purely waiting. Okay. Oh my gosh, there we go. Finish repairing. Oh wow. Ready to return. Strategy of blah 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 blah. The strategy of searching for resources to repair Antares has worked. The ship is ready to leave. People have been eagerly waiting this moment. But after all this time, some of the inhabitants have grown fond of life on Nepra 3. And above all, the abundance of Adamantine underground seems a more unique than rare opportunity. All scientists are thrilled to have a deposit available. According to a recent theory, Adamantine can be used for terraforming, and many real-world experiments are beginning to confirm the theory. Making the air of Nepra 3 breathable, bringing greenery to these deserts is certainly more difficult than repairing spaceship, but despite the difficulties, only some decide to return to Earth immediately. Everyone else for the time being will stay. It's worth a try. Please don't tell me you're gonna decrease this. No, right? No. Okay, good. Ooh. My goodness, imagine they just okay, your population is half. Wow. Just think about that, okay? Just think about that. Imagine if that happens. I would rage quit. Okay, so you need the 4 operating on that piece of land, right? It really depends on how this is progressing. So, if everything goes well, this might be the end. So I'll cut forward until this is done, because there's really no point waiting. Although I can show this one. Yeah. 2 extra units, filtering mesh, and then the coil thingy. Advanced mesh and this, okay? Oh. Wow, not yet, really. More concrete, more steel, more everything. Wow. Okay, I guess you know what? You're fine, because I'll be cutting away So there'll be very little impact to you. See you back here, where we hopefully finally know what this is about. We are so close. Anyway, I moved all of these away because like I don't want them to clog up the whole place. Also, when I moved these two away, these were the remaining two. When they were moved away as well, the terraforming actually dropped down. Now it's 2%. Yeah, for some reason. So they all have to be active. No way. Are you kidding me? It used to be the Adamantine drill. I mean, the Adamantine drill also required quite a lot, as opposed to what I assumed previously. It actually cost quite a lot. But wow. This is just arbitrarily requiring all sorts of resources. Like, wow. I mean, seriously, what? Can you show how many stages there are? Like maybe 3 out of 5, 4 out of 5, something like that, instead of like, you know, just, oh, one more stage, when does it end? I'm not telling you. Wow, just wow. Every 60 seconds or a minute is 2. For 100, I need, what, 50 minutes, but because I have 6 of them, so 50 divided by 6 is like 8 minutes. That is still very far, right? Very long. So I need to spend my adamantine. If I hadn't accumulated that much, this would have taken longer. Oh my goodness, it's finally done. Wow. So, it needs these. It needs these 10 and 2 of the sciences. We have quite a lot. You know what? Let's just get one more. I am truly worried. Let's just get one more. Yeah. No power. So let's supply power to it. Where is my power supply? Yeah, I think just here is enough, right? There we go. Wait, what? Oh, insufficient? Wow, okay. Wait, no, this should now be network 1, indeed. Yeah, it's just that it's all insufficient right now. And why are you not supplying anything? Can you please? Wow. That's so strange. Your delivery in progress. Huh? Power? Power is not done yet? Okay, power is done. Good. Can Can you please? Like, please? Something at all? Yeah? Anything at all? This is the link over here. It's done with taking that one. It should take from here now, right? Wait, hang on. Where's the door? It's here. Okay. Yeah. Nothing. Just refuses to send anything. Simply refuses to send anything. What? Huh? Currently being delivered, none. Is it like somewhere like in the... I don't know. Did it like detour somewhere else? Seriously? Is this you? No? Okay, I'm just gonna save and then like move this. I'll not delete, of course, I'll just move it. We'll see. Anything? Don't know why it refuses to send anything. District? This? Is that the reason? There we go. So anything with districts, it will just like, okay, I'll only send if you tell me to send. Oh my gosh. Oh, anyway, no, I think it's because like the red is being customized to go there, that's why. But why would it be customized to go anywhere else? Anyway, right? It only has that place to go to. And then arbitrarily, it's another 300 seconds. Don't know why they need 300 seconds, but that is just like 5 minutes off. You might have guessed it. Waiting. See you back here. It's almost ready. Let's see. Okay, so it went for 100%. And then what? This thing. View. Area on map. What? Huh? What do you mean? Magnetic field. Okay. What? Whoa. Okay. So we only need one though. Right? And then the rest. Advanced. This is superconducting. Advanced. This is acidity. This is acidity. What about this? The ammonia extractor. Yeah, this one. 150%. Wait, 99%? 99.5? 100%? Okay. And then what? Huh? What? What? What are you talking about? Huh? I'm confused. Regardless, you know what this means? We have to build like 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of these. This, 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 and no, this and this, right? Or this. 1, 2, these two. Yeah, the ones with the grass thingy. So 1, 2, 3, these 3, and then this one. So these 4. Where is this though? Did I not build this at all? Did I delete it? Might have. Might have deleted this. Oh no. It was built elsewhere. It was just built elsewhere. Like it was built here. Ta-da! Yeah. It was built here. So, I think that's it. I think this is very nice. This scene is very nice. So what I'll do is I'm gonna save here. The reason why I moved these away, they have got the produced items, like you see there, these. They're produced, so I don't want to waste them, which is why I moved them away. So I think this is the view we'll take for the ending of the series. So I'm gonna save here and then switch to high quality. All right, look at this. Wow. Okay, those are in the distance, but I will just look at this from here. I think this is nice. This is a very nice scene. If we were to bring this to F4 and then F4, look at this. Yeah, this is a revisit of Infraspace. This is a city builder. Like I said, they introduced quite a lot of new features, like the collection and distribution center. There's like a few of them. The terraforming is one of them. I believe, like, you know, the chemical lab, the distilled water, and the stem cell. I think even that was new, if I'm not mistaken. So there's quite a lot of new buildings and new resources. And yeah, if you enjoy like managing a city and, like, you know, slow-paced building, like literally very slow-paced, then yes. Unfortunately, there's a lot of arbitrary waiting. The improvements come in quite late, like, you know, repairing the spaceship and whatnot. They come in pretty late, I would say. I guess we could have brought it earlier, like, you know, repaired some of them, but never really occurred to me. And then again, it doesn't really do a lot for us, because most of the time spent wasn't exactly like waiting initially. It's more of like trying to manage the population. Increasing was really slow. I didn't realize that we needed a lot of these landing pads for us to have faster growth. But then again, the growth is still really slow. The number of people ready to move in is like very tiny. But they move out so easily, like in an instant. Anything they're not happy, bye, gone, that's it, no more. So like, wow. And there is no notification, like, you know, the electricity, once you play something, immediately tells you that no electricity. Fine, although a little annoying, fine. Lack of food, lack of water, lack of anything, no notification. We can't even have an option to set up that sort of notification, like this district, lack of this thing, please notify me. No, we can't do that. By the time we notice something is wrong, it's usually too late. Literally devastating. And it's a domino effect, because you may have very intricate supply chain setup. One is dependent on the other. But if not, you can actually see that the developers have put in quite a lot of effort to make this feel more alive. You can see here that the growth, the greenery and everything. If you see this scene, it'd be like quite difficult to relate this to the Infraspace that you used to know just several episodes ago, when maybe even last episode, when it's all barren and it's all like just sand and everything. Like, this looks very different, right? So yeah, I think they really made a lot of changes to it to make this more beautiful and like improve the supply chain and make it even more interesting with a lot more items and whatnot. And I'm just glad that I played on not high difficulty. I think I played this on easy difficulty, because really there's no point in suffering through everything again, yeah? And I'm quite happy that my setup for the town works. You see, no notifications, nothing. It's all there. And finally, we found out how to properly use districts. Although I think it would have been nice to have a grid select, like, you know, this grid, this grid, this grid, supply something. But because they allow us to build free build, like, may not be stuck to a grid, you can rotate it anyhow and just build it. It makes it so that the district radius selector is more useful, because otherwise when you select a grid, it doesn't really apply to an oddly placed cluster of buildings, because like they are not exactly in a grid, but it's just a cluster, right? So I would say fine. Initially I was like, why don't you have us select grids? But then again, after much thinking, I realized the reason for the radius selector, circular selector that is. Well, then there's the trains. They definitely function a lot better. I'm so thankful that they now know how to be smart and select their paths a lot better. The one thing that I really like, which I did not mention in the early access, was that they allow us to like just have the train tracks like plunge in one spot down. I think I did mention a little bit, but anyway, the train tracks, the roads, they don't really need a gradual slope. Like, wow, that would take up a lot of space. And in terms of city planning, sometimes this is a game, you need some sort of flexibility, and you know, like that kind of helped us with managing some of these emergencies, like, you know, oh, something is lacking, something is like traffic jam, oh, and we have that tool to remove the cars. That's wonderful. However, we also have situations where like the steel will be like traveling all over the place just to go to the other deposit. Like, why? Why even? So there are some questionable design choices, but they're not really game breaking in a way. Like, they're game disrupting but not game breaking. So we just have to figure out the intricacies of the game, like why it behaves a certain way, and try to work around it. I do think that there's a lot more that can be done, like especially with regards to the collection center, the distribution center, like daisy chain. That's one of the most important thing. Literally, the best thing would be daisy chain, so you can just concentrate everything, and then you daisy chain this to distribute to whatever needs it. Some of these late game buildings are really a pain to build. I know they're late game, they're like end game structures, so they're a pain to build. Luckily though, this one is not like multi buildings. One is enough. Imagine having to build a few. Nonetheless, I will not be terraforming the whole planet. Maybe, okay, those who are interested in getting the achievement to terraform the whole planet, there is one way to approach this, and that is to have all those buildings be built here. When they are fully supplied, move them away so they stop functioning. We could just remove the workers, like 0 workers. No one is operating the building. Build it there, let it be filled up with resources, put it to one side. Build the next one, let it fill up, put it to one side, and then store. Once we have a collection of all these buildings, distribute them throughout the entire planet, and then fill up with workers at the same time. In that case, you don't have to build a supply chain or a supply route to those buildings scattered all around the planet. I may or may not try this, but this is an idea that I thought up when I was like moving those triggering buildings away because they just triggered me. So I moved them to one side, as you have seen, like they're clustered at one corner. Yeah, that was when I suddenly realized that maybe this approach can be done. I may or may not try this, but I will be sure to record the achievement if I do try it. For now though, I hope you found this revisit informative. I don't think it's entertaining. I've been like whining, so I don't think it's entertaining. I am playing Infraspace on the Steam PC version, so if you're interested, do check out the game. This is a city builder, resource management, supply chain management game that has just trains as a form of transportation, but that's more of like a supply chain anyway. The trains are pretty elementary, but there's a well-designed traffic management system there, so I think it's quite decently designed. Though there are still improvements. Nonetheless, we still had a lot of traffic jams. I'm just really proud that we mostly stay above 80%. Yeah, I think that's about all for this summary. So I hope you enjoyed the series. This will conclude the entire Let's Play series of Infraspace. And that would have been the early access and the post-release. I hope you're still watching though, and if you are, thank you so much. Even if you are not, for those who have already watched, thank you so much for watching the series. Finally, Dionic Software, I think, the developers, good job on designing this really beautiful game. Although my computer really suffers from the computationally intensive processes, I managed to get 90-something% achievement. May or may not try for the last one. Thank you so much for watching. That's all I have for now. Have a nice day.